Welcome to my TS350 video. Today what we're going to be doing is giving the saw its first start. I've recently rebuilt this saw. We've got new cylinder, new piston, new crankshaft seals, new crankshaft bearings, a few other bits and pieces. I've had to buy an end for it. That's a new part. New drive belt, as the other one was totally shot. So what I want to do first, before I attempt to start it, because we're fueled up ready to go, there are earlier videos in this series. If you check the links at the bottom, I want to start it with a compression test, just to see what a new cylinder can do. Obviously, the last reading I took was, got to form a good seal there, 75. So we'll open the throttle and give it some pulls while we prime the fuel. So we've got a reading there of 125. So I'm quite pleased with that. Now I'll put the spark plug in. I suppose that'll help prime a bit of fuel. I've dropped a bit of oil down the cylinder just to give things a good priming. And this could be the noisy bit as it fires. Full choke, throttle on, see what it can do. Give it. Excellent. We have a working saw. What I'm going to do now, it was just a bit boggy in places, I'm going to adjust a few things. We've got the low idle, move the saw closer, got the low idle hidden in the casing there, that's always nearest the cylinder, and the high idle there, and then you need quite a long screwdriver to adjust the idle. So those two are the mixture screws, low and high. This definitely needs a tune up, but I am really pleased that it's working. One job I'd like to do, I'll just bring the camera a lot nearer, is improve this defect in the casing. They are quite expensive, so the idea is that I can do a repair. So I'm going to have another go at tuning it. We'll restart the saw and give it a tune up, all being well. Well, there's something blocking access to the idle screw. But I'd rather not try and attempt it. There's a little clip for the choke. It's just slightly down at the moment. It's always a fiddly screw to access this. I think I'll get a smaller screwdriver. Okay, I'm going to give you an explanation of what I've just done with the saw in operation. The screw to the left, there's a fast idle already on the saw, so all I need it to do is rotate that between left and right points, and the game of it is to pick the sweet spot in the middle. The high idle, I more or less left that alone. I only adjusted it very slightly, but I was revving the saw and I was mentally timing the pickup rate, and I only moved that a fraction of a turn. But there is another screw there, it's obscured by a wire. And then at the end there's this very pesky screw. You sometimes get a glimpse of it down the side of the choke, but it is there. It's about here. And then I just back that off the throttle so that the blade stopped rotating. I backed it off quite a good way because with this being a new engine, there's every chance it will need a second adjustment after it's had some use. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.